y'all. So excuse me, because I'm not on a tripod or anything. But I just want to show y'all. Let's try something. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Let's try it. I'm gonna cock this off a little bit and see if I can get this to sit still for me. Okay, this is just not gonna work out for me. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. Okay, if I can get that to stay there for a second. So, you see the little black square right there, and there's a little light next to it. And what it'll do is when I turn the ignition on, it'll flash once, and then it'll flash again 5 times. Okay. Okay. So what that does is that's telling me that the module is hooked up correctly, the box is functioning normally, and the 5 flashes is letting you know that the rev limiter is the rev limiter notification is off. And for EFI systems, that should be exactly that way. That's what the instruction said. So that is hooked up, and like I said, I have it grounded way over here, and I'm not gonna leave it like that. I needed a ground that I could get to without going back behind the panels where I'm gonna end up running all these wires anyway. So I just wanted to make sure that it was hooked up right and reading correctly, and it is. So the MSD box is in. The FRCM, the fuse relay control module, is wired up correctly. The fuel pump is in correctly, and all I'm doing now is doing the check engine light, and from there the car will start. So the one thing that I do have to do before I start the car, because I was working on this, getting the fuel rails in and doing different things, and because I'm learning a lot as I go, I pulled the distributor a number of times. I also turned the engine when I was putting the clutch in. So torquing down the flywheel bolts and all that from the backside of the engine, I was actually rotating the engine. And then I pulled the distributor 2, 3, 4 times during that process. So there's a pickup under there that needs to be make sure that it's in the correct position and all that. And I don't want to crank the motor knowing that it may not be where it needs to be. So for the safety of my motor and to preserve all the work I've been doing, I'm not going to crank the motor until I get it back to the shop and just let them pull the distributor just to make sure that it's right and set in the right place and get the number 1 piston back to the top of its stroke. And I know how to do that as far as getting it back to the top of the stroke, but I don't know how to set the distributor and do all that. So I'm not even going to mess with that, but I will be watching. That's the one thing I do. I watch mechanics work on my car, and when they do things, I learn, and from there, I don't have to do that no more. So anyway, that's where I am. I got everything wired up. The only thing I got to do is run this vacuum line. I already got it routed from the small vacuum block over here on the passenger side, and it just needs to plumb into the upper intake, and I already have the nozzle ready for it to go into. But there's an adapter that I need to go from that small size hose to one that's a little, maybe 2 sizes bigger, and then it'll hook right in. So I'm almost there. I'll be starting in a minute. Y'all know it's been a long time, but anyway, I'm gonna end this video with another request that y'all share my videos and y'all subscribe to my channel and let people know about me. I'm out here doing this. I'm gonna be swinging donuts in a minute. That ain't why I'm building the car, but I am gonna swing a few donuts though. Peace. Finna end this video. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Help your boy out. I'm out.